Hello, my name is Osprey Fire, and I have no idea how exactly I'm going to explain everything I need to explain in the middle of this thing. Vlog post. What am I talking about? I forgot the word vlog. How did I forget the word? Actually, to be fair, the fact that I forgot the word vlog probably has everything to do with the fact that this vlog exists. Because, frankly, I need to explain a bit about what's going on with the channel's upload schedule. Because, of course, I said a couple of weeks ago that I was taking a week-long break from YouTube, which got extended into a two-week long break, not do-week, 2-week long break. And here's why, frankly. It's because I'm tired. For lack of a better way to describe it, it's because I'm very, very tired, and I hate that I'm very tired. But I am legitimately having trouble keeping up with my YouTube schedule. The first things first, and I know I've said this before, but it's nothing to do with the fact that I'm really particularly tired of YouTube. It's a fun hobby. The problem with YouTube, though, is that it's also a time-consuming hobby, and it's a hobby that requires energy from me. You know, it's not like just something that I sit down and it's really easy for me to do. It's not something that I can just, pick up and say, hey, I'm gonna crank out a video. I'm gonna crank out a video here, and it's all gonna be nice and spick and span and simple. No, it takes energy. Believe it or not, I'm not a very outgoing person. I'm not. I'm rather introverted by nature, and for that exact reason, it means that I tend to, when I go to work, it tends to take up a lot of my energy. It tends to make it so that my energy levels are very low by the time I get home. And I've been working a lot lately. Not necessarily working a lot of hours per se, but working a lot of days. I've been working a lot of 6-day weeks in recent memory. In fact, the fact that I didn't work a 6-day week last week is entirely the reason that I kind of have enough energy to do this vlog post without being completely addle-brained and completely tired out. But at the same time, because I've been completely tired, because I've been tired out from working, it means that I haven't had the energy to really make the YouTube videos I really want to make. And that's been bothering me a lot lately. It doesn't, because it feels like Third Age Total War and Mass Effect and so forth. Not that I've recorded much Mass Effect in the past 2 months, but it feels like I haven't been able to create the kind of quality content I've really been wanting to make lately. Admittedly, saying the words quality content and videos I make in the same general context sounds absolutely ridiculous in my own ears. But we're going to leave that to one side because it's true. Because on the one hand, yeah, I don't feel like my videos are terribly high quality. I don't trim the fat, as it were. I don't edit them the way I should. I don't always have the best commentary. But I feel like my commentary was just good enough that it kind of made up for the fact that I didn't edit them all that well. But it feels like that hasn't been happening lately. It feels like my commentary has been a lot more prone to bouts of just me becoming, my brain completely scattering, or me becoming kind of ragey at things that really don't deserve rage. Like, when stupid crap happens, yes, I feel like, as much as I hate being ragey on videos, at the same time, it's like, okay, but this event still deserves my ire. But it feels like it's been happening a lot more, not frequently per se, but it's been happening too easily all the same. It feels like I've been getting ragey at things that don't deserve such a high level of frustration, and I don't like that. I don't want to make videos that are like that. And the thing also about that, of course, is that my commentary in general, besides rage, doesn't feel like it's been up to par. It doesn't feel like I'm giving commentary that's nearly as clever as it ought to be. There's a lot more stupid jokes filtering in there, and I know it's YouTube, but I also feel like just generally, the way I analyze a situation that my armies tend to be in, say, Third Age, or, or Commander Shepard's in Mass Effect, have not been meeting this standard, quote-unquote, that I really should be meeting. And it's not that much of a jump from where I am now to where I want to be, but it's enough that I'm noticing it. I'm noticing that my commentary isn't all that good. And for that reason, what I'm going to do for the month of December, at least, and hopefully not any longer, though, is that I'm going to suspend my regular upload schedule. That was a long time to say that very, very simple phrase. But yes, I'm basically going to suspend my regular upload schedule. So no more of the hour-long videos, at least for now. In addition to the fact that I don't much like doing the hour-long videos, not insofar as I don't like the content, insofar as I don't think it's as watchable for you guys. But I'm gonna stop doing those for the month of December. And my upload schedule is definitely going to become more irregular. Because there's some things I probably need to sort out in my life, and hopefully I actually take the time to sort them out. For all those cited reasons, I'm going to stop doing the regular Third Age videos. I'm not exactly pleased about that because, again, I enjoy Third Age Total War, but I feel like I'm not creating the kind of series I really need to make. The kind of series that you guys deserve. Sorry, I inflected that wrong, which is why it kind of threw me off when I said it and I repeated it. But I don't feel like I'm creating the kind of content, especially with that regard, that I should be. And part of it, of course, is also that I just don't have the time to do the kind of editing I want to do, or to learn the kind of editing I want to do. The fact that I work full-time, really puts a crimp on that. It really means that I just don't have the... It's not that I don't have the time, per se, but I don't have the energy. When I get home from work, I really just want to relax. I really just want to sit down and just, veg out playing Final Fantasy XIV or doing a game of Stellaris, rather than doing a long video where I have to do an hour's worth or even 40 minutes worth of talking. The only real exception to that lately has been The Last Days, where I have been entirely engaged in playing The Last Days of the Third Age. I have been excited and thrilled, though not quite so much lately, though hopefully that will change now that I'm flat out just saying I'm not doing all the long strategy episodes for now. But anyway, I'm diverting there. But yeah, I've already said everything I need to say. I'm not going to try to repeat myself because I do that a lot. I ramble a lot where I just repeat myself, and that's not very good for these vlogs either. Yes, anyway, so I have to apologize to you guys who are here to watch Third Age Total War, but I'm finding it incredibly difficult to actually produce good Total War episodes right now, so I'm gonna pass on it. The channel's not going on hiatus itself, though. The upload schedule is going to become more regular, but I'm definitely going to maintain my Last Days series, because, again, I've been enjoying the hell out of that. There's something so much fun about it, and hopefully I'll become more re-energized for it, because I'm about to read The Children of Húrin. The Children of Húrin, which was published back in 2007, which is basically a combination of the the various tales in the Silmarillion and the Unfinished Tales, about the Children of Húrin. So I'm going to be continuing that, and hopefully I'll be re-energized for it. And I'm also going to try to... Anyway, I'm also going to try to play some odds and ends that I haven't. I'm going to try to do a bit of Overwatch, especially with Season 3 coming up, and with the Symmetra updates eventually coming out in the main game. Because I'm interested to check those out. And playing with Tantalus is always fun. And I'm also going to see if I can do some odds and ends on my Steam list, because I'm looking here, I have 196 games on Steam. I've played maybe a tenth of them. So maybe it's about time that I played... Ow! I just bit my tongue. Maybe it's about time that I played a few more of them. Maybe it's about time that I played some ones that I have never played before, or at least upload videos from ones that I've always said I've wanted to upload. I wanna do a couple of mini-series on, say, some strategy games like Dungeon of the Endless, or the new Endless Space 2. Or maybe go a little deeper into Space Pirates and Zombies 2. For examples of games I've already played, because Space Pirates and Zombies 2 has gone some major upgrades. And I feel like, in terms of gameplay, it might be interesting to just give it a spin. Or maybe play a couple of RPGs, because I got a bunch of RPGs here. I've got other games. I got a couple of Telltale games like The Walking Dead. I've never played those before. It'd be interesting to try those. there's a whole bunch of games I think would be worth trying out on the channel, just because I've never played them before and it give me a reason to play them. So, it's basically, at least the month of December is going to hold. I know it's probably going to result in a drop in viewership and everything, but I must admit, also on another level, that it's a little hard to maintain my enthusiasm for the channel, just because I realize how kind of slow it's been going lately. And coupling that with the amount of time I'm investing into it, compared to the amount of feedback I get out of it, it's not 100% worth it anymore. It's a fun hobby, but for the amount of time, the amount of energy I put into it, it's becoming less and less worth it with time. I don't really want to give up on it, but, if I end up, say, 6 months from now, roughly in the same place where I am now, with no sort of significant growth or any sort of, or any sort of, really, interacting fan base or anything, it may just be time for me to retire the channel, because 3 years on, to be where I am at, not necessarily to diminish you guys who are dedicated to watching the channel. I don't want to do that. I don't want to diminish that, because that's something I greatly appreciate. But I have to be able to justify the amount of time I spend doing this channel as well. I have to justify the differences between the amount of time I spend, the amount of enjoyment I get out of it, and the amount of effort versus the amount of versus the returns I get from it. I remember when I first started the channel, I said, I thought that maybe I could make some money off of it, but it's reached the point where I'm like, I'm okay with not making a dime off the channel if I could help. I'm okay with that, but I also can't justify spending my time on something that is entirely stagnant. Anyway, I want to thank you all for watching this vlog. I know it's not exactly the kind of happy, cheery stuff it ought to be, or I want it to be. Not even ought to be per se, but that I want it to be. But sometimes that's just how it is. So if you enjoyed this vlog, I'm not sure how you would, be sure to leave a like down below. Be sure to comment in particular, because I feel like comments in this particular video, responses and feedback to this particular video are very important even, and I would appreciate it greatly. Also, be sure to check the links in the description below for links to my Twitter and Facebook pages. Extra Life 2016, as much as the live stream really didn't go anywhere, is still going on, so be sure to check that out. And I'll catch you next time, probably for more Last Days of the Third Age later this evening. Until next time, everybody.